All right, let's break down a recent FDA warning letter and see where things went wrong.
So many companies think a protocol is enough, but the FDA, they want proof, not just paper.
Get this, in 2025 alone, the FDA sent out over 470 of these warning letters.
And here's the kicker. Almost a third of all lab citations were about validation failures.
So let's look at one specific case to see exactly how a validation can just fall apart.
This company used what's called a bracketing approach. It's common but tricky to get right.
Here's the problem. They tested 2 bottle sizes, but claimed it validated a completely different product.
And the FDA did not hold back. The machine failed to test, and they just ignored it. You see, this wasn't just a simple mistake. It was a calculated risk they took. So what really went wrong here? Let's dig into the root cause.
It boils down to 3 deadly sins of validation that you really have to watch out for.
Sin number 1. You can't just say water is like honey without some serious scientific proof. Next up, they ignored failing data. Why? Because hitting that go live date was more important.
And for sin number 3, get this. Their cleaning study used a totally different tank.
Right. The validation has to match what's actually happening on your production line.
Okay, so how do you avoid ending up on the FDA's naughty list?
Let's talk takeaways. Here are 3 things you need to do to stay out of trouble. First, if anything changes, batch size, equipment, your old validation is basically useless. Next, you have to be able to explain the why behind your numbers. If not, you're toast. And finally, remember, if you use a contractor, their failure becomes your warning letter, period.
Look, it's not about being perfect. It's about having a defensible, science-backed story to tell.
So don't just validate once. You have to continuously verify that your process works.